Hey everyone, what's up? It's Adriana from Today's iPhone, and you may have seen my unboxing video for the iPad 2 a couple weeks ago. And at the time, I got a lot of comments like, "Well, how come you didn't turn the device on?" And it was more of like an external look. We're looking at, the form factor stuff, the cameras, front and back, and size differences and whatnot. And we've seen a number of speed tests that have taken place since then, and we're actually wondering if it was worth adding another one to the mix. And you know what? We think it is. We've seen a lot of the speed tests that have taken place, not all of them, but a lot of them actually will just take a fresh device, turn it on, and then start comparing the speed against the iPad 1 that has been on for several weeks. It has tons of stuff loaded on it. And we're going to try to do a few tests to see under normal conditions. And when I say normal conditions, I mean both of these have been on for the same period of time. Both of them have been in daily use. Lots of stuff loaded on them. We've been doing games. We've been checking email. We've been web surfing. We've been doing all kinds of stuff to these. And we're going to see how it holds up under those conditions. We're downloading Angry Birds Rio HD Free on the same Wi-Fi network. They're both 16 gigabyte versions of the iPad, one on the right, iPad 2 on the left. And we're going to see which one finishes its download first. Both of these have been running for about 3 days, haven't been turned off during that time, have obviously we've been downloading stuff. Look at all those apps and using stuff. And we're going to take a look and see under real world conditions how well these guys measure up. I mean, iPad 2 is supposed to be a lot faster, dual core processor, A5, versus the A4 that was in the iPad 1. It's got a GPU processor, it's 9 times as fast and twice the RAM. So what does that mean in the real world though? Well, let's check it out. And the winner is, drumroll, da-da-da, there it is, iPad 2. At least we're downloading an app. Next, web browsing. Okay, so let's launch Safari. Both of these have iOS 4.3 on them, so it should have the Safari optimizations. We're going to type in a URL, and yeah, it's a URL that the iPad 1 has already been to, so if there's any advantage in that, the iPad 1 should have that advantage. Okay, I tried to hit it at the same time. I might have hit the iPad 2 just like a hair faster, but so if there's only a hair of difference here, then it's going to be pretty. No, iPad 2 beat the iPad 1 by, I would say, a fair margin there, actually. Just to make sure this is a fair fight, let's try another URL. Let's go to YouTube. All right. Okay, all right. iPad 1 actually started loading first, but the iPad 2 finished loading first. Interesting. Now for Apple.com. Let's go to the mothership. And wow, okay. iPad 2 definitely started and finished long before the iPad 1. I think clear winner is the iPad 2. What else do we do with our devices? That's right, we play games. Now, I don't know if you know Infinity Blade, but it's an awesome, awesome iPad game if you're a tablet user. Now already we're seeing iPad 2 is going a little faster here, and oh, nope, definitely ready before the iPad 1. Now, I don't know if this is going to make me look like a moron, but I'm going to give this a shot. I'm not ambidextrous, but I'm actually going to try to see that, well, once that iPad 1 loads, I'm going to try to, oh, there it is, try to play this with both hands. It's expected to be pitiful, that's all I can say, but let's see how laggy or not the game actually plays. Yep, different monsters, different armor. Come on, let's try. Ugh. Ah! Holy smokes! Okay. I'm very, very bad at this. Okay. And this is just crazy. Ugh. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing good, but not as bad as I thought. Now, I lost. I lost bad. Here's the thing though. When you're watching this gameplay, it wasn't that laggy, was it? So really when you're talking about a faster GPU, it just means that it's a better frame rate. In most cases, when you're talking about the actual gameplay on an iPad optimized app, you're not going to notice a difference. Time for stupid iPad tricks. Amaze your friends, freak out grandma. That's right, you just wave a hand right over it. Well, alright, there's actually a little more to it than that. And it has something to do with the way the tablet was made. Apple actually put in some magnets into the tablet, and that has everything to do with this next thing I'm going to show you right now. You know this thing comes with an accessory, don't you? Apple made a big deal out of it at the announcement, and it's this guy. It's a smart cover. Now, it's so simple to put this on. Actually, I think it's kind of genius because of it's got magnets inside, so it just kind of like snaps right on. Just doesn't get simpler than that, really. And, you gotta look at that. See, you open it up and it'll turn your iPad on and off. It's kind of fun. It's almost like, open up the fridge door to see if the light goes on or not. Anyway. But it's cool. You fold it up in a triangle. You can stand it up, and you can lay it down for typing. Either way, very, very, very handy, I gotta say. And you know what? This smart cover, it does a trick. Hang on, let me show you. I saw this one on the webs. Now we got our iPad. It's not a dummy. It's a real thing. You saw it. Come on. We got our smart cover attached. I'm going to walk it over here. And there we go. That thing just slaps right on there. Look at that. And how secure is it? Well, check it out. Oop. Bring that home screen back. There you go. I am opening and closing this door, and that sucker's not moving. See that? There's 21 magnets in that smart cover. There's 10 in the iPad itself. And yeah, you need a cooking video, cue that up. You want to watch a movie, you're bored over your cornflakes and you want to watch like I don't know, CNN, or you want to watch a podcast, a video podcast, you can do that. Now, if you don't want to trust the magnets with your $500, $800 device, I don't blame you. So if you're going to try this, you may want to find some ways of reinforcing the mounting on this thing. But it's pretty cool. Seriously, this is not a recommendation that you do this. Just wanted to share something cool I came across. So if you drop your very expensive iPad, please don't send me any emails. This is Adrienne for today's iPhone. Thanks for watching.